Like the Ghost Rider, the Hulk, and Thor's hammer, the Venom symbiote has also merged with other superheroes other than its iconic host, Eddie Brock. The writers at Marvel Comics have gone to insane lengths and let their imaginations run wild by having the dark alien goo latch itself onto the most unlikely of characters. So sit back and relax as we go over Marvel heroes you didn't know actually became Venom. Before we dive into this video, be sure to subscribe to Screen Rant by clicking on the red button alongside the bell button so you never miss out on our awesome content.
Wow. This feels good.
Peter Parker. Alright, let's get the obvious one out of the way. Before Eddie Brock became one of the main hosts of the symbiote, Peter Parker was the owner of the Midnight alien lifeform. However, one of the main reasons Parker got rid of it was not only because it changed his demeanor and made him more aggressive, but also because it literally had a mind of its own. Although it isn't far-fetched for Tom Holland's Spider-Man to eventually go from being the Iron Spider to the black-suited Spider-Man, it might be a while before we get to see one of the strongest suits within Spidey's arsenal.
Flash, it was just an accident.
My fist breaking your teeth, that's the accident.
Come on, Flash, stop.
I don't want to fight you, Flash.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Flash Thompson. One of Peter Parker's bullies in high school was Eugene Thompson, who later became one of his friends and also the host for Venom. After losing his legs after a war tour, the US government decided to bond Flash with the symbiote, becoming Agent Venom. However, Flash couldn't be conjoined with the lifeform for long, but it eventually got to him mentally regarding how Venom made it possible for him to walk again. Agent Venom did the government's dirty work, using not webs, but powerful weaponry. Peter Parker may not be fond of guns, but Flash thought otherwise. Gwen Stacy. Although Gwen Stacy passed away at the hands of the Green Goblin, an event which haunted Peter Parker for several years, the exact opposite happened in an alternate universe. Instead of Peter being bitten by a radioactive spider, it latched onto Gwen instead, and prompted her to become Spider-Gwen. A recent addition to Marvel Comics, she quickly amassed a ton of popularity, which of course would eventually lead her to be the next host for the symbiotic slime, which has recently become a reality. Venom is her new name, and she is quite ferocious.
Join the Avengers.
I don't know what to say.
Yes, works pretty well.
Carol Danvers. With the upcoming release of Captain Marvel, which is supposed to tie in Avengers Infinity War towards the end of Phase 3, one might be surprised to learn that Danvers also bonded with Venom as well, which actually made the symbiote quite happy because the alien lifeform commented on how awesome it was that she could fly. Within the comics, Miss Marvel tried to separate a host from Venom forcefully, which unfortunately decided to latch itself upon her, and hence the Captain Marvel Venom was born. Although Venom won't claw its way into the MCU anytime soon, it would still be interesting to see who it would engulf next.
No need to stay my hammer!
So glad we've got a Thor.
Thor. While attached to the Hulk, the host Venom was truly after was none other than the Prince of Asgard, Thor Odin's son himself. Due to Thor's superior mind and strength, he was actually much harder for the symbiote to take control of. Once Reed Richards arrived on the scene, he was unsure if he could neutralize the alien invader without killing or severely harming Thor. But fortunately, with the help of Black Bolt and Black Cat, the symbiote was destroyed. Although a what-if story, it was still refreshing to see Venom bond with someone other than Spider-Man for once.
I have a plan!
Plan?
Improvisation! It's my jam!
Deadpool. Even the merc with a mouth, Wade Wilson, became the host for the parasitic lifeform. Surprisingly enough, it was revealed during 2015's Secret Wars that Deadpool had come into contact with the symbiote before Peter Parker did. The symbiote not only granted Wade with higher levels of agility and strength, but also the ability to hold several guns and swords at the same time, which definitely allowed him to kick some serious butt. This wasn't the first time he had bonded with it though, since Deadpool had also bonded with the symbiote in a What If issue released prior to 2015.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Listen to these words.
Guardians of the Galaxy. After Agent Venom decided to venture out into space, let's just say being in an extraterrestrial environment made the symbiote act out quite radically. Due to its unpredictability, the Guardians decided to contain the symbiote, but unfortunately leaked out and bonded upon Groot, which humorously would say, "I am Venom." Once Rocket Raccoon tried to separate the symbiote from his friend, it instead latched onto him so it could commandeer the spaceship and reach its home planet. Afterwards, the symbiote decided to attach to Drax. It's quite easy to say that Venom made these characters look menacing for sure.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
The Hulk. During a What If comic book issue, Peter Parker waited too long before he decided to get rid of the symbiote, and it consumed him completely. Even after the Fantastic Four tried to forcefully separate the two, they failed, and Venom split town to avoid further attempts. Instead, the black-suited Spider-Man was forced to move towards the Hulk, and immediately abandoned Parker to bond with the Green Goliath, who was actually quite easy to control. Although Bruce Banner hadn't bonded with Venom within the main Marvel Comics canon, it was quite cool to see, even if it was in an alternate reality. Shockingly enough, Venom was simply using Hulk to bond with a superior host.
This is O'Grady. We're getting an intruder alert.
Red Hulk. After the demonic being Blackheart was able to usurp the likes of Agent Venom, the Red Hulk, the Ghost Rider, and X-23, they were brought back to life by Mephisto. However, not only was the Red Hulk bonded with Venom, but also the Spirit of Vengeance. So yeah, the radioactive red smash monster had a Hellfire motorcycle in addition to the alien life form, which was by far one of the coolest ideas ever. Unfortunately, this mashup was short-lived, and the power-ups went back to their original hosts. Still, not often that you get to see someone wield the powers of the Ghost Rider and Venom.
I know what you are. You lost your money, you keep this up, you lose something else.
The Wolverine. Finally, one of the most iconic and most popular mutants within the X-Men franchise, the Wolverine, also was subject to a radical transformation. Although Marvel Comics rebooted the new Wolverine title to be given to Logan's X-23, Laura Kinney and the original Wolverine, James Howlett, both became bonded to Venom, which not only greatly amplified their combat prowess, but also their tearing and shearing bloodthirst within battle. Even Old Man Logan in the comic books also became bonded with the symbiote to combat a giant T-Rex.
Class dismissed.
So there you have it. Are there any of Venom's hosts that greatly surprised you? Any other Venoms worth mentioning? Let us know in the comments section down below, and subscribe to Screen Rant for more awesome content. Thanks for watching!